Okay, yo guys, here's man under the goat, guys. So the first pair of the date that we're gonna be looking at is VIX 75. So we're gonna highlight the highest height of VIX 75, which was that one. That's the previous highest height. So what you see here, guys, we call it a fake breakout. You don't need to catch people in the wrong side of the market. And then again, you have to come highlight your lowest low. After highlighting your lowest low, you need to understand how the market moves, guys. The market moves in an impulse, correction, impulse. So whenever you see this pattern, you know, okay, price will do this. Whenever you see that, you see that, okay, price will do that. So here is it, how it is. So if we were to take the bar pattern, guys, on this thing from there going there, you will see that, okay, we similar formed an impulse, and now we just on a what? We just on a correctional what? A correctional phase. So yeah, guys, it's me breaking down the structures. So if you don't understand, guys, I don't know how you can tell me because you all mute, but then yeah, that's how price moves. So now we into what? We into the market structure. Into the market structure. I'm removing the things, just bear with me, guys. So after I removed everything, we know the market structure. So now we have to highlight the heights of the structure. That's the height inside the inner structure, and this is the another height. So guys, okay, again, as a tool to your advantage, right? You need to use also this thing called trend lines. 1, 2, 3. So the third touch has the highest probability in most cases. Even on the low, you had something like this. So now it's a matter of like price broke and retest. And again, it's a form of a what? Head and shoulder setup. This is the left shoulder, right shoulder, and the head. So from there, guys, we're gonna move to the 4-hour. So as we move into the 4-hour, we just have to adjust there and there. We adjust. Okay, so that was the highest height. So if you took this position, guys, based on there's a touch 1, 2, 3, you could have had a nice position. You get what I'm saying, guys? You could have had a nice position. Again, okay, I'll remove this. Again, you can push this one so it can like highlight your low. You see, guys, that if you took the position based on the 1, 2, 3, you could have capitalized. So now we're having an interesting level, which is which one? This one here. So price broke this level. But then again, this is the market. You need to come up with probabilities or possibilities. So price can do this. Price can push. So when price is pushing to that level, guys, what happens? Price is now forming what we call a head and shoulder, what? Head and shoulder setup. So, okay, there's a tool here which you can get that shows head and shoulder setup. Okay, let's go get the tool. Let's look at the tool. If I get the head and shoulder tool, okay, here's the head and shoulder tool. So with the head and shoulder, you see how price is formed. Okay, then now I have to do the head and now the shoulder. Do you get the pattern all right now, guys? So there's a head and shoulder possibility. But because price broke that level, we can like now look at new factors. We can look at what's gonna happen next. You understand? So that's my first that's my first thoughts on it. But then price broke this level. So once price breaks a certain level, we now have to come with another setup. So we could say price will break this level, which it did. It gives you a what? A correction. And within the correction, then now you know that okay, you're on the what? You're on a selling market. Guys. So most of the time when you analyze, you need to do this. You need to have two possibilities and at least a probability, as you could say it. So you could say price might go from where it is right now, tight stop loss, to this level. Remember, this is my take profit level of value. Or price might do this first, or price might be going for long. This is then after we go for long, this is going to be my take profit. You see, guys, that I can have like different ways on how to enter this thing. I can have a different way on how I can execute this thing. So we're not done, guys, because it's still over my 2 hours and stuff, you know. I'm just giving you guys possibilities, you know, because in the market, you have to be patient. Patient is everything, you know, guys. So now we're going to what? We're going to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, I think price, it's insisting on the pattern that it's about to do what it's about to sell. Okay, it's right. But then we're gonna have to wait for a what? As I said, we're waiting for a rejection. But then true analysis on this thing is I'll be waiting for what I call head and shoulder setup because they always play out, you know. So I'm expecting price to reach that level. You understand? But then if it doesn't reach, we also have these levels. So okay, guys, with this one I'm done. When it comes to entries, I think I'll do a video that will be talking about entries and entries type, you understand? So yeah. So here I was just showing you. Guys, you can mute yourself and ask a question on this one before I move to the next one. Your mics are okay now, guys. You can ask your questions. Is there anyone who has a question, guys? Hello, guys, do you have questions? Guys, do you have questions? Or I should move to the next one? Allow participants, yeah. Tell me if you have a question. I did unmute you guys. Okay, I'll just come here and read your questions. I'm covered. Natalia, record the video, Raza Papi. Okay.
Next one, Nandos.
Sorry? Or you're clear on this one?
Yeah.
And then
It's very clear, man.
Everyone, the question is everyone clear? I don't want us to waste each other's time, you know. If you didn't understand, it's the right time to say, Manando, I didn't understand, you know. It's okay. It's fine if you do all understand. But then you see how easy I analyze that pair.
Yes.
So okay, now we're not gonna look at VIX 100. On VIX 100, this is the highest high. This is the what? Lowest low. So now I have the highest high and the lowest low. So I have to come up with something. This is the first touch, second touch, and price might come for what? Price might come for the third touch. If you can see it clearly, you understand? And then again, we have the first touch and second touch. How many touches do we have? On the low, we have 1, 2. On the high is 1, 2. This price might end on the third touch. On the third touch again, we have this level here. So now, the time when things are like these, guys, it means we changed 1. Can I show you something? 1, 2. We're expecting a what? A third touch. On the lower low, we have 1, 2. We need a third touch. So here's a possibility and here's a probability, guys. So if price broke the double top that we expected here, if you can check here, guys, this is a what? This is a top. And here was supposed to be a top, but price broke that top. So now price will have to do what? To like push to which level? To that level. So it can be a picture perfect double top. Then we can come down, form a what? A correction, and then we can go down. Like, did everyone understand that? Did you get it right, guys?
Yes, we did get it.
Yes, we got it, Manando.
Communication is everything, you understand, guys? We need to make the best out of this thing. Okay, again, lower low, higher height, and then we go for the significant 1, 2. We might be expecting a third touch. And on the low, I only have how many touches? 2 touches. So it was supposed to be a what? It was supposed to be a double top. but then the double top failed somewhere here. So when the double top failed, then it means we have what? We have new waves. You understand, guys? We have new waves on where price might go. So from the daily time frame, we have to move to what? To the 4-hour. Remember, whenever you draw trend lines, you always change them as time goes, you know, because trend lines keep evolving. You need to also involve with them. Just like here, the touch isn't that clear, but on the other time frame, it showed that it's clear. Then you just fix your trend, you know. You have your 1, 2, you're now lacking, you now need your last touch. And again, guys, something which makes sense here, it's if you could check, you had the low here. You know, the reason why price went up, we're gonna highlight the real reason why price did what went up. The real reason why price went up, guys, is because you have what? You have these. What's this? That's your touch. You understand? That's your touch, guys. Like that's your touch. Nothing can stop that. So you have 1 touch. And again, you need to get the last touch, 2 touch. So if someone was to ask you guys, what made this pair to move out? What can you say? You have to tell them the chart moved because there was a what? There was a double bottom. You understand? So the double bottom is the one which made price to push up. And like guys, I want you guys to answer me. Like, how does price move?
Impulse corrective impulse.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Active students just answer. Price moves in an impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So this is the market's movement. If you can get how the market moves, then you're done. Price went up with an impulse, and then it gave you a what? It gave you a correction. Price will always give you a what? A correction, guys, you know. So here's a correction. And then it broke your correction, it gave you another one. Like you just need to know when to enter. So on the next session that we're gonna do, we need to do a session that will be focused on the what do you call, on the entries, you know, because a lot of you are good students, but then the entries is a problem. So okay, let's check. 1 touch, 2 touch where we're supposed to have a double top. So now we're going for what? We're going for the 3rd touch. Guys, once you see those things, you can't unsee those things. Like I've been seeing those things for the longest time, you know. And I try by all means to like simplify Forex so that it can be simple to all of us. You understand, guys? Because the way other people teach Forex, I guarantee you'll never make money. You'll never make money. But guys, some of you, ever since you joined me, do you see progress in your trading? Guys? Are you there, guys? I think you're muted. All right, I'll unmute you guys. So, okay, guys, here's a clear structure on everything. So with this structure, I'll wait for price to come sell somewhere around that level, and that will be my stop loss. And it's going to be my take profit. So the lesson on this thing, right, guys, it's you need to wait for the right time. You understand? You need to wait for the right time. So once the right time is there, you can take this position. Guys, I guess we're done with this one. Did everyone understand?
Oh, wait.
You did understand?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, understood, my brother.
Okay, guys, ever since you joined me, do you see progress in your trading or you still struggling with few things? Some of you who joined me.
There's been a lot of progress.
All right, man, those are the good remarks. You know, sometimes I feel like we need to do Zoom sessions every day, you know, just to like.
Yeah, very helpful.
Yeah, they will be very helpful. Just that if you could see, I wasn't even participating in groups and whatsoever. Health-wise, I wasn't good, you know. Let me read the message. Yeah, I did. There is improvements. Okay, big shout outs. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to another one. Today it's like I'm busy with the indices, guys, you know. The indices is the best new thing right now in the game. Hey, but Nasdaq, you will go to them, but Nasdaq humbles. Nasdaq will humble you, my man. It doesn't care who you are. It will humble you. Okay, so this one I think it's VIX 100 spot. Let's see. So when a pattern is like this, most of the time it's too tricky, yo. It will test your skills, you know. And remember, this is the daily time frame. So when this is the daily time frame, we have what? We have the low, and we have the what? We have the higher height. So okay, from after this one, guys, I'll give you an opportunity to request a pair, right? So you see how we have it, guys. We have the highest height and the lowest. But then if you were to take a trend line from here, you have what? You have enough connects. Whenever you take a trend line, make sure you just have enough connects. And I say enough connects, I mean 2 to 3 connects. You get what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
This is how it is.
Sure.
So now when you have a structure, you have a structure like that. So now you have to focus on what? On patterns inside a pattern. Because here there was a pattern, you understand? So the one we can't draw it because I think price has to drop until somewhere around that level. So from the daily, we have to go to the what? 4 hour. So the way I'm analyzing, guys, is just the top-down analysis, you know? Okay. So I'll remove this thing because I see it's not necessary. Someone is making noise and I'll remove the person. So here, guys, we could have just used the horizontal ray for the height, and we use a horizontal ray to highlight the lower low. So, okay, what's interesting is price went up with an impulse, then this is a larger correction, you know, but then we can never be sure until we break it down. If you could see here, guys, you had a what? You had a bearish flag inside this thing. You had a bearish flag. So you having a bearish flag here, you could see that, okay, price gave you a bearish flag with an impulse correction. What if this is just a flag? You understand? So we're gonna see that when we go to the smaller time frame, which is the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, guys, you could see that our setup, it's nah, you know, you just have to correct there and there, but then this is a nah setup of it. You understand? This is a what? This is a nah setup. So this being a nah setup, we're gonna deal with it in a good way. So okay, this nah setup, it changed the trend. Price changed the trend. I can't tell you why price changed the trend, but then I could say, you see here, we had the low, it's fine. Let's assume this has to form a what? A large flag. What's a large flag? When price is dropping to the downside, when price is dropping to the downside like this, it can form something like this. What do you call these things, guys? In the price momentum, what will you call this thing?
Ranging market was a continuation.
Yeah, this is a continuation pattern to where?
The bottom.
To the downside, right? This is a continuation to the downside, right? So if this is the continuation to the downside, then we have to expect price to do what? To like push a little bit, reach that level, and then we can get flags, and then we can continue our way. You see how I'll get it. And this is the last time frame that I focus on. If you can check, today we were focusing on the 1 hour only. And I'll tell you the real reason why we were focusing only on the 1 hour. Guys, once you have the skill, you make the man. With no skill, no man. You understand? Like, I just want to show you the greatness side of Forex. But did you get everything here, guys? If someone didn't understand, ask when there's still time, you know? Ask when there's still time. Is everyone sorted? My students.
Still good, man.
You saying you?
Yeah, we understand.
Okay, so now it's your time. It's your time to request a pair. I'm good. Okay, you can
Can we have a step index?
step index. You say we can have what?
Step index, Manando.
Step. I have to pay that e-top thing. Okay, I'm seeing a message. Volatility 10. Okay. After step index, we're gonna go to volatility 10. I'll be reading on the comment, so you can write on the comment what you want to be analyzed, right? So okay, here's the step index. Bro, I'll analyze it, but then if I was you, I was gonna stay away from it. This is the height that we have. I can't see the low for now. So it's fine. I'll take a trend line going to this side. What type of a trend line is this? Is this an uptrend or a downtrend?
Downtrend.
Downtrend.
It's a downtrend, right? It's fine. So this being a downtrend, we need to draw another one. You see from here. Hello? Yes. Sorry about that, guys. I was on a call with the insurance guys. So, okay, this is the daily, right? It's like that. Then I'll move the daily to the 4 hour. But based on the daily, I could say I wasn't gonna take this setup, you know, because the setup is just complicated itself. Okay, it's fine. Now I'm on the 4 hour. So, okay, guys, how has price been moving in this scenario? Price has been moving in higher heights and higher lows. You understand what I'm saying? It has been moving in higher highs and higher lows. So price has been moving like this, my people. Price has been moving like this. Am I lying?
No.
So if price has been moving,
No, you're telling the truth.
so now what you can do right from your side is take a position to where? To that level. That's what you can do. You understand? That's an advice. Nando. That's an advice from me because I've seen it moving zigzag. So it has been touching the highs and then it comes for the low. It goes for the heights. It comes for the low. It's just complicated, but then it's moving like that. And I'm saying it from which time frame? I'm saying it from the 4 hour time frame. So, okay, now let's go to the last one, which is the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, okay, on the 1 hour, you could see that, as I said, we need to be looking for a zigzag to it, to the upside. So on 1 hour, you have these. So when you have these, right, your target has to be somewhere around where, around that level. So let's say, you get the charger says, let's say if we were to buy that setup, right? I'll take my buy, and then let's say I took a buy where it is right now. I'll take a buy where it is right now, and then my take profit would be somewhere around that level. What's that? That's the first take profit. Keep the phone. Charge your laptop. This is. You understand, guys? So this will be my first take profit. Why? If you can check from the upper side, we need to also focus on the upper side. How did we go down? You understand? Those are the reasons that you need to ask yourself. How did we go down? We went down in a form of an impulse. This was just a what? A correction. And that can be a correction to where? To the downside. And when price drops, it always gives you what? It always gives you what we call impulse correction, impulse correction. Is everyone enjoying the session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
Man, if we were to do these a lot of time, I feel like most of you.
Yeah.
The thing is, I was sick, guys. I was sick. So, okay, which one are we going to right now? Because we're done with this one.
I
You said
are you doing
V10A.
indices?
Sorry?
Volatility 10.
Volatility 10. Do you love volatility 10? Is it your
Nah, it's not
girlfriend?
for me. Emmanuel requested.
Nah, is volatility 10 your girlfriend?
Nasdaq. I want Nasdaq to be my girlfriend, Mara. She doesn't want me.
Hey, Nasdaq is my worst enemy. But I will analyze it. I'm not scared.
Sorry, Manando. Manando.
My brother. Hey.
He said 10S, not 10.
I said what?
Emmanuel said 10S, not V10.
Oh, he said he wanted the spot one.
Yes.
Guys, it's not volatility 10, it's volatility sport. I call it sport. Hey, let me put my laptop on the charger before it disturbs our session. Our nice session has been cruising nicely. Wait till Lottery. Some things they love attention, guys. Have you ever seen me enjoying a session and then the phone decides to tell you about the battery? Or the laptop decides to say battery about to shut down?
Ish.
Nandi, no. Ufameni igual. Nah, leash. Ufameni pegali. Nesha plug in. Okay, let's go with Emmanuel's pair. Emmanuel, this is your pair. So we're gonna highlight the lowest low, Emmanuel. And then we can go for the highest height, which I think it's somewhere around that level. I'm gonna get out of check. I'll pay you, ne? Do you get it, Emmanuel? You look so. So I have your highest height, Emmanuel, and your lowest low. And then now I have to look at the structure. The structure that I had 1, 2, 3 going to the downside. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Can't see what's happening now with my. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, and it has nice touches, you understand? Again, I'll have to clone it to this side, 1, 2, 3. This one is easy, guys. From looking at it in this side, I can already tell that's a sale. You understand? Let's go to the 4 hour.
So sell it.
Like when I say it's a sale, already I think we missed the what we call the entry. We missed the entry already because it was supposed to, you were supposed to like have it there when the entry was still now, understand? So for now, wallahi, you missed the entry.
But I think there's a pattern within a pattern.
I'll get into it and see. I'll check the patterns within the patterns. But guys, trading psychology, are you good with it? I'm still doing my charger here.
Me, I'd say maybe 60%. 60%.
40% on my side.
You need to be super good in psychology. Okay, let's go back. My laptop is now charging. Yo. Okay, if you could check, as I said, we're having it like this, right? So where I started, it doesn't really matter as long as I have 3 touches. That's what matters. So when I'm having it like that, if you could check again now, guys, we can even reduce this one. price has been moving in this. We had a similar pattern before. Where is it? It was here. They can't be just the same because you want them to be the same. As I say, they will always be what? Similar. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That's a similar pattern and it happened before. And when it happened, what happened? Price went down, right? And we are having this almost the exact same pattern again. So if you see the exact same pattern again, what do you have to do? Now we're gonna do this. You're gonna take the bar pattern of these going down and we put it on the what? On the current market. Ah, now I feature I'm a goat. Nah, man. I'm a goat. I'm a goat, man. I'm just good in what I do, guys. You understand? I'm just good in what I do. I'm even scared of myself sometimes, you know. That's why we never compete with people. I always learn from people. You know, I'll never compete myself with others. I always want to learn. So okay, guys, we have one, we could take this as a touch, 2, 3. On the third touch, the market wants to go to Alibaba. Yeah, remove. So now we're moving to the what? To the 1 hour. Emmanuel, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, it's fine. So now we can just fix our thing, but there's nothing to be fixed here. I'll just adjust this. Perfect. And I'll increase the lower trend. Perfect. And I will use the horizontal rate to get my 90% rule. And then now the setup is done, you know. So now people like, setup is not yet done. What's gonna happen? We have that level, it gave you a low, right? You have to come around here and it has to give you this height. So what is price about to form here, guys? Price is about to form a flag. If you don't get it, forget about getting it. Skill. Skill is there. We're done with this one. Is everyone satisfied with the VIX 10 yako? Your Brian? Did you get it clear, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm from Nairobi.
Fernando.
I'm from Kenya, Nairobi, and enjoying session. Hope you luck and blessings down there. Thank you, guys.
Manando.
Yeah,
In time.
I am okay, and yourself?
I cannot.
Yeah. So which last pair, guys? We left with 4 minutes.
Can't you do GBP USD?
GBP USD.
Nasdaq.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think I'll
Let's go
cover.
for Nas.
We can Nasdaq. We can move the time to. Let me check when I will free again. We can do another session because I'm only left with 4 minutes, and I don't think I'll cover two stuff in 4 minutes. So the favor that you can do to me right now, guys, is on the comment section you can write the reviews on the live, and then yeah, that will be fine. Okay, here's GBP USD.
Yeah.
The highest height, lowest low. And like the pattern that we had with this one, guys, we had this pattern and like price has been dropping, you know. Price has been dropping with this pattern. And like, I had it from this height, guys. You see? So this is how it went. And again, if you were to zoom in, guys, you could notice that price as it was going up, it gave you a what? It gave you a shoulder here. It gave us a clear shoulder here. as a correction. As you always say, the market moves in impulse correction, you know. So you had a clear one there, guys. You had a clear one. You had a clear one. So again, as we were going down, price keeps giving it an impulse correction. And again, it gave you the similar one. It's easy to analyze the past. So this one, we shouldn't take them into head. Okay, so now we are in that level. So the level that we are in, it's very tricky. So it will want me to move to the shorter time frame so we can find a solution if we are fighting or what. Again, price, guys, if you can check, again, price gave you what's called steep chant. Do you know a steep flag? This is a steep flag. Understand? So we broke that steep flag and it gave us a bearish pattern now. Guys, if you can get your patterns and you know how to utilize them, you're gonna be rich. But I'm not rich, I'm in the process of being rich. So now we go to the 1 hour. So with the 1 hour, still, we might be forming, because we didn't reach there, we didn't fill the 90% rule. So here's the low and here's another one, you know, just because we didn't fill. So price might come here. If price comes there, let's pray it creates a what? It creates a double top, you know, because it's expected to happen. It can create a double top. So when it created a double top, then now you know that, okay, price has to do what? Push down, because the target of this thing, it has to be there. The target of GBP USD, I mean. So this is the setup. Are you all satisfied, guys? So
Yeah,
as I
thanks.
say, guys, on the comments, you can leave your reviews. Let's see. Hey man, and I'm struggling with entries. Can you help me with this one, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna help you with the entries on the next sessions, guys. Thank you, man, and a very powerful market visible. Thanks for the session. It was great. I can't wait for the second one. Powerful session. You know, guys, your comments are the ones that keeps me pushing, you know. Like when you give a good review, it means that like people are learning. But then if you don't give me a review, I'm like, it means those people are good. Let's hope the time is still there. So less than 1 minute. I wanted to show you the greatness of Forex, what Forex can do to you. So in this account, guys, I made a withdrawal of how much? A withdrawal of 277,000 from January 1, submit. I have less than 1 minute, guys. Let's pray. Okay, so here's it.